Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are diving deep into the Shiba Inu ecosystem and discussing three explosive updates, one which all of them shaking the community. Shibarium Crash is the number one, which is creating so much of negativity around the ecosystem, and the second one is the burning, why the burning is down, and third and the final is why Leash Mislead their community. Okay, what really caused network activity to fall, why Shiba burning slowed dramatically, and what that means for the price of that Shiba Inu token, and the controversy around Leash token supply and how it misled the community. So let's break this down step by step and see if Shiba Inu is in danger or preparing for its next breakout. So let's start with the Shibarium Crash. Let's start what's happening there in Shibarium whole ecosystem. Shiba Inu layer 2 scaling solution. Just a few weeks ago, Shibarium was processing over 4 million transactions per day, but suddenly the number collapsed. So just 624,000 only transaction on August 25th. That's the drop of more than 80%. Why did this happen? Analysts say there are three possible reasons. Low user adoptions. People expected Shibarium to compete with Polygon and Arbitrum, but daily active wallets just are not growing fast enough. Whales exit. Some big investor may have reduced on chain activity, waiting for better incentives. Market sentiment. The overall meme coins market has cooled in August, and that directly impact the usage of that particular Shibarium blockchain. Yes, transaction received slightly to 1.7 million, but they still far below the average. This matter because Shibarium is the heart of Shiba Inu ecosystem. If it cannot hold strong usage, then growth, bounce, and activity all slow down. Now let's talk about the burning. Shiba Inu burn mechanism is critical because with a supply of over 589 trillion Shiba token, reducing circulation is the only way to drive long-term value. But there is shocking parts. In the last week, Shiba burn fell by more than 87%. That's the huge decline. The reason is simple. When Shibarium activity drops, fewer token gets burned. However, there was a small positive sign in 124 hours window. Bond suddenly jumped by 500% with over 1 million token burned. So the burning system is still live, but it is inconsistent. And there is the big question, if Shiba Inu cannot maintain steady burn, can the price ever reach those stream level like 0.001 or even $1? Realistically, without strong burn and adoption, that's nearly impossible. So the community is now putting pressure on the developer to increase the burning mechanism and more utility and encourage project to use Shibarium. And the third one is Leash Mislead community. Now let's address the most controversial issue which is happening in the ecosystem, especially in Leash token. Fourth year Shiba Inu team prompted Leash as a limited supply token. Okay, capped at 107k. Okay, only 107k tokens. Investors believe it was scare, and that scarcity created the hype. But in August, something shocking happened. The supply suddenly increased by about 10%, which means more than 10,000 new tokens were added. Okay, this created the massive anger in the community because earlier statement said supply was fixed and rebase function has been disabled. Clearly that was not true. People now feel misled. Some say it was a mistake and other believe it was an intentional. But one thing is clear, transparency is a big issue in crypto. Trust is everything, and when that breaks, price confidence goes down. That developers need to address this openly if they want to keep Leash relevant. Okay, Despite all of these chaos which is happening, happening in the ecosystem of whole Shiba Inu, okay, the whales are still moving big. On August 19, one big withdrawal around 132 billion Shiba Inu token worth around 1.6 million from Coinbase and sent it to a cold wallet. That suggests strong accumulation. From a technical perspective, okay, you can see the chart of the Shiba Inu, which is what happening currently in that particular token. From a technical prospect, analysts are spotting bullish pattern like the cup and handle. As you can see there, this is a cup but handle is not performing. Okay, the cup and handling taken an inwards head shoulder, which could means a 70% breakout if momentum returned. Okay, from this point Shiba Inu will take this route. Okay, and then if this happen, okay, when the breakout at 0.000020, if price able to break out at this level, there is a chance that Shiba Inu in future will pump again, and the investor which are investing in that particular token will make some kind of a relief and some kind of return, because from that period, okay, the Shiba Inu around 3 fab 2025, the price is still moving in this range, which is creating some boring impact on the investors of Shiba Inu token. If you see the whole lifetime chart of Shiba Inu since listing on the Binance exchange, it is following this descending trend line. Okay, whenever the price touches this resistance, price dump. Okay, it is it not able to break out at this level. Okay, 3 times has already been occurred. Now it is moving upward slowly, but it will be very important for the Shiba Inu to break out at the level of 0.000020 series. Okay, otherwise price will dump again in future, and which create some kind of panic in the investors. If they can't hold their nerves, okay, they will sold all their token, all their holding, which one will create some more panic in the whole community, and everyone will can sell their token. So what will be the future of the Shiba Inu depend on these activity which is performing right now. The Shibarium is facing its first real test. Can it recover activity, or will user migrate away? Burning need to be consistent, otherwise Shiba's stream price target remain out of reach. Leash controversy has damaged trust, and developer must rebuild that transparency. At the same point, whales are still buying some token at that level. Governments upgrades are happening in the ecosystem or rolling out, and technical chart shows some kind of a bullish pattern, but what will happen, it depends on the market hype and market condition. If the price of bitcoins increase, if the price of ethereum increase, then there is some reflection of that both particular major cryptocurrency on whole altcoin. Let's see what's happen in future. Okay, that's why many projects believe Shiba future depend on whether the community keep building or whether the hype fades away. So what do you think? Is Shiba Inu still strong for the long term, or we seeing the start of the breakdown? Let's me know in the comments. And if you found in this update helpful, don't forget to like, share and subscribe for the more crypto updates. So thank you very much for this video. Take care of yourself.